Can money buy happiness? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we ask a big question, a question that many people think about every single day. Can money buy happiness? Have you ever seen a rich person and thought, wow, their life must be perfect? Or have you ever felt sad because you don't have enough money? Have you ever said to yourself, if I just had more money, everything would be okay? By the end of this video, you will understand the real relationship between money and happiness, and I think the answer will surprise you. What science says about money and happiness. Many years ago, researchers asked a simple question. Does more money make people happier? They studied thousands of people from many different countries. They looked at rich people, poor people, and everyone in between. And they found something very interesting. Money does help happiness, but only up to a certain point. Think about it like this. Imagine you are very thirsty. You drink one glass of water. You feel much better, right? Now imagine you drink 10 more glasses. Do you feel 10 times better? No. After a certain point, more water does not help you feel better. It might even make you feel sick. Money works the same way. When you don't have enough money for food, rent, or medicine, more money helps a lot. It removes stress. It gives you safety. Every extra dollar feels important. But once your basic needs are met, extra money adds less and less happiness. A person moving from having no money to having enough money feels a huge change. But a person moving from being rich to being even richer feels almost no change at all. This is a key idea. Please remember it. Money reduces pain quickly at the start, but its power to add joy becomes weaker over time. Money solves problems, but it doesn't create joy. Here is another important idea. Money is very good at solving problems. If your car breaks down, money can fix it. If you are hungry, money can buy food. If you are sick, money can pay for a doctor. If your roof is leaking, money can pay for repairs. But money is not very good at creating joy from nothing. Have you ever bought something new, like a phone, a bag, or a pair of shoes, and felt very happy for a few days? Then, after some time, that happiness faded away, and the item became just another normal thing in your life. This is very common. Almost everyone experiences this. Scientists call this hedonic adaptation. This means we quickly get used to new things. Our brain adjusts. And once we adjust, that thing stops making us feel special. This is why some people keep buying new things again and again, chasing a feeling that never lasts very long. So, money can remove pain very effectively. But it cannot directly create deep, lasting happiness. That kind of happiness comes from somewhere else. Let's talk about where. What actually makes people happy? So, if money isn't the main answer, what is? Researchers who study happiness have found a few things that matter much more than a big bank account. Relationships. People with strong friendships and close family are consistently happier, not people with the biggest houses or the newest cars. One very long study followed people for over 70 years. The results were clear. The people with warm, close relationships lived longer and reported more happiness than the people who were financially successful but lonely. Health. A person with good health even with less money, often feels happier day to day than a rich person but sick. Think about it. If you have a headache, does having a lot of money in your bank account make the pain go away? No. But a walk outside, good sleep, and healthy food often do more for your daily mood than any amount of money. Purpose. Doing work that feels meaningful, even if it doesn't pay a lot, brings more lasting satisfaction than a boring job with a big salary. Teachers, nurses, and volunteers often report high life satisfaction, even though their salaries are not the highest. Experiences. Studies show that spending money on experiences, like a trip with family or a concert with friends, brings more happiness than spending money on things like a new watch or a bigger television. Why? Because experiences create memories, and memories, unlike objects, don't lose their shine over time. In fact, they often become more precious as time passes. Giving to others. This one might surprise you. Some studies show that spending money on other people, like buying a gift for a friend or donating to a cause you care about, makes people happier than spending the money on themselves. Do you see the pattern here? None of these things are completely free, but none of them require unlimited money either. A middle-class person and even someone with a modest income can access all of these sources of happiness. But wait, doesn't more money always help? You might think, but if I had $1 million, I would definitely be happier forever. This is a very normal thought. Almost all of us have felt this way at some point. But here is something important to consider. Very rich people often report new worries that poorer people don't have. They worry about losing their money. They worry about who is a real friend and who only likes them because of their wealth. They also compare themselves to even richer people, which can make them feel like they still don't have enough, no matter how much they earn. This is called social comparison. If your neighbor buys a new car and you cannot, you might feel unhappy, even if your own life is perfectly comfortable. So happiness is often not about how much you have. It's about how much you have compared to the people around you and compared to your own past. This doesn't mean money is bad. Money is a wonderful tool. It gives you freedom and choices. It can buy you time, safety, and comfort. But money alone is not a happiness machine. It cannot buy love. It cannot buy true friendship. It cannot buy inner peace, and it cannot buy meaning. A simple story to think about. Let me share a short story. Imagine two people. The first person earns a very high salary, but he works 60 hours a week, rarely sees his family, and feels tired and stressed all the time. He has a big house, but he is almost never home to enjoy it. The second person earns a modest, comfortable salary. He works normal hours. He has dinner with his family every evening. He plays football with his friends on weekends. He sleeps well at night. Who do you think reports higher happiness? In most studies like this, it is the second person. Why? Because his life has balance. He has enough money to feel secure, but he also has time, relationships, and rest. The things that money cannot easily replace. This story is not about being poor on purpose. It's about understanding that after a certain income level, adding more hours of work for more money often takes away more happiness than it adds. So, what should you do? Here is my advice, and I hope it helps you today. First, don't ignore money. Work hard, save some money, and build financial safety for yourself and your family. This step really does reduce stress and increase happiness, especially if you are currently struggling financially. Second, after your basic needs are covered, shift your focus. Spend more time on relationships. Call your family more often. Meet your friends regularly. Take care of your health with good sleep, food, and exercise.
Find work or hobbies that feel meaningful to you personally, not just profitable. Third, try small experiments in your own life. Instead of buying a new item this week, try spending that same money on a small trip or a nice dinner with someone you love. Notice how you feel a week later. I think you will notice a real difference. Fourth, practice gratitude. Take 1 minute each day to think of 3 things you are thankful for. This simple habit has been shown to increase happiness significantly over time, and it costs absolutely nothing.
Addressing your doubts. Maybe you are thinking, this is easy to say, but I really do need more money to be happy. I understand this feeling completely. If you are struggling to pay rent or feed your family, please don't feel guilty for wanting more money. That desire is completely reasonable and healthy. But the message of this video is not money doesn't matter. The message is money matters up to a point, and after that point, other things matter more. So please don't wait until you are rich to start building strong relationships, taking care of your health, or finding meaning in your daily life. Start today with whatever you have right now. Conclusion. So, can money buy happiness? The honest answer is a little bit yes, but only up to a certain point. After that point, happiness comes from your relationships, your health, your sense of purpose, and the experiences and memories you build. Money is a tool, not a goal. Use it wisely, and don't forget the things that money simply cannot buy. What do you think? Do you agree that money can only buy happiness up to a point? Write your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, and see you next time.